We are supposed to be celebrating gratitude this month, but in addition to rattling off a long list of blessings, how can we really envelop a deeper level of gratitude into our lives? Studio 5 contributor Connie Sokol says thankfulness can be increased by taking small and simple steps. She has 5 ways, in fact, to practice and perfect your own grateful heart. And I love this because no matter where you are in the continuum of gratitude, you can dig. We can afford to dig a little bit deeper and really find it in ourselves this month especially.
Yes, and even if we're in situations that don't feel like we're really grateful for them, we can still, that is exactly the thing we need to get through it.
Real gratitude, you say, comes from first and foremost just finding joy in little teeny tiny things.
Oh my gosh, yes. And I love this quote. It is fabulous. It's Rabbi Harold Kushner, and it says, "Can you see the holiness in those things you take for granted, a paved road or a washing machine?" And I just love that because how many times do we go to do something, we go to get something, and it's convenient and it's wonderful. And this is not just, you know, this is one of those things. I remember watching the movie Quiz Show years ago and paraphrasing, but he's sitting at the table with his father who's elderly, and he's sitting there and there's this angled piece of chocolate cake with the frosting and a cold glass of milk, and he's saying, "I don't know that I will ever feel the simple pleasure in this joy again," the innocence of it. And I think that is so true. So take it while you have it. In fact, I had my list and I forgot it, but I made a list years ago and I started writing things that were just simple joys, not the family, love, and friendship, but simple, like Ziploc bags. I was like, I love those things. Like, I seriously love them. Like, sometimes I put food in them too, but I use them for everything.
Praise Ziploc.
Baby wipes and crock pot and Costco and all these different things that I thought, these are the things that bring simple joy to my life. So I remember a man saying he lived in India and he said he couldn't get over the marvel of opening the fridge and seeing food in there and it was chilled and ready for him to eat. So it's the simple pleasures, and if we can pay attention to those, our gratitude jumps up.
Many, many years ago, I think we're going on 10 or 11 years ago, Oprah introduced the gratitude journal. And for a lot of women, I know that still really works. For some, I think it's a little much to try to think of, you know, physically jotting down something. There are different ways you say we can bring that into our lives daily.
Yes, and in fact, I'll start with the smaller ones because that is more palatable. Some people put a little smiley sticker, those little ones that you give your kids, put on your phone, put it on your hand, just to remember, put on your rear view mirror, just to remember to smile and have gratitude. And Hillary Weeks does the clicker where it's really positive affirmations.
I love that, where she counts.
Yeah, she counts it, and that's helped so many people. But back to the journal, okay, I know snore, you're gonna be like, I don't think so, but I love that Hillary found a way that worked for her and works for so many. But for some people, if you really can do it, a gratitude journal, like simple, just a few things every day, 2 things, 3 things, this works. In fact, a researcher, this is scientific, Robert Emmons, who has studied this, he's a gratitude researcher, what a great job. For 10 years, 1,000 people, ages 8 to 80, he had them do simple practices, but write in a journal for 3 weeks, just 3 weeks, and found these are the blessings. Okay, the benefits: physical, stronger immune systems, exercised more, and they took better care of their health, slept longer, felt more refreshed. Psychological, they were more alert, alive, awake, more joy, more pleasure, and socially, more forgiving, more outgoing, felt less lonely and isolated.
And that's from 3 weeks?
3 weeks. And he even says that gratitude is a social emotion, and I didn't think about that, but it's because you're thankful for other people and what they're doing, and you're connecting in that gratitude. So I love that. So gratitude journal, even just 3 little things, put them on your smartphone, whatever.
I love this next one. You're encouraging women everywhere to let go of gratitude stealers.
Yes.
Like what?
Coming into the season, the Grinch mode, thoughts, situations, and so often it's our words. You find that women, we start getting this furrowed brow and we start getting snappy with everyone because we're overwhelmed and we've got too many things to do, and we don't have the courage sometimes to say no, or we don't want to hurt someone's feelings. So one of the great things to start with that is change your words. Really watch what comes out of your mouth. That is huge. It is huge. In fact, there's an experience in Glimpses, the book Glimpses by Sister Hinckley, that talks about this university wife, the president's wife, that they were sitting at this big banquet at the university dinner at Christmas, and they all started kind of talking and complaining about the burdens they have to bear and how much we women bear to do the season. And here's sweet Marjorie Pay Hinckley that just starts talking about the blessings of the season and the joy and the celebration of the reason for it. Sorry. And all of a sudden it shifted and everybody walked away uplifted and started talking about the connection and the joy and the happiness, and it shifted the entire thing. So watch the words.
And those gratitude stealers, sometimes we might not even be aware what or who or how we're letting that gratitude slip out of our grasp.
Yes.
Do you have a way women can identify maybe where in their life they're draining out or feeling that energy kind of leave? That can be hard, I think, sometimes to know.
Yes. Well, I think paying attention to what shifted for you. If you were happy in the morning and then all of a sudden you're driving, and is it the commercials that keep coming on? Is it that your kids are asking you for another thing or another fundraiser? Or is that you got to go to another event? That's a great time to pull back and go, oh, how do we simplify today? How do we take this out and bring back the joy? And that's so important throughout the day if you just have that little evaluative thing of just, oh, what shifted, what changed?
Yeah.
And find that positive.
How valuable are actually saying the words, thank you, I'm grateful, I'm blessed?
Huge. Just saying the words thank you. And it's funny, when you go to say it, you almost automatically smile.
Your face is forced into that position.
Yes. William A. Ward said, God gave you a gift of 86,400 seconds today. Have you used one to say thank you? And to me, that was so powerful. The grocery clerk, the postal worker, whoever, you drive through, say thank you. Look at them in the eyeball. And I'm saying thank you.
Aww.
Sorry I'm a bucket today, but thank you for providing wonderful, joyful content on TV that's value-based.
You're going to turn me into a bucket.
Such a beautiful person inside and out. I was thinking on the way up here, and I thought, thank you, this is wonderful.
You're the best, Connie.
Thanks.
We learn from you each and every week, so we appreciate those wise words of wisdom. And if we can pull ourselves together, that was so sweet.
We're not crying, it's allergies.
Not at all. Yeah, totally. Your books are full of these words of wisdom, and there's a great opportunity now for women to kind of stock up and give these gifts.
Yes, I'm so excited. We're doing 3 for $25, so it's so easy for gifts. There's Simplify and Savor this season to make it simple and fun, and then there's 40 Days with the Savior, that's daily devotionals on character traits of Jesus Christ. So 3 for $25, ConnieSokol.com.
Every time we talk about it, 40 Days with the Savior was an aha for me. So beautiful book.
Thank you.
Thank you. Beautiful person.